Y'all ready for this?
Welcome back, card fans, to another pack opening video, and kind of an important milestone in the yearly cycle of cards. I'll see if Ted can figure it out, but Mosaic just released. This video might come up like a week or two after that, but Mosaic football is officially out. And Ted, do you know what that marks in the yearly cycle?
Well, I have a joke answer and a serious answer.
Let's hear the joke.
It's week 4. We have 4 boxes.
There we go.
Joke answer. Serious answer is I'm thinking rookies in the pro unis. Come on. You got to be proud of me.
My man got it.
You did not think I was going to get that.
I wasn't sure. So now, obviously, we opened plates and patches.
Hope you're watching, Mom. She's not.
That had pros and pro unis. Elite has a mix of the two. Legacy has a mix of the two. But we're officially into the era of pro unis. So to commemorate, we're going to open a blaster box of each of the college unis. I mean, I figured score was the best to start with because it's the only one we haven't seen yet.
And that's how you determine who wins the game. The score.
True.
Am I right? Feel free to subscribe and like.
Do it. And the question of the day for this video is fitting, since we're taking a look specifically at the rookies in this. Who is the rookie you are most excited about in the 2023 draft? Now, keep in mind, our answers are going to be based on going into week 4 of the NFL, because that's when we're answering this. So it may be different by the time this comes out. But drop in the comments. What's your answer? And do you agree with ours, or are we dumb?
This is going to be the second time tonight that I'm going to say this.
22 cards per pack.
And I was wrong the first time.
Okay.
I think we're going to have the same answer.
Probably. I've got 2 or 3 that are kind of on my short list. Love the look of these cards, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Just pure legibility is already giving it huge points.
Yes. I know who these are. Now, get them facing the same way, please. All right, so who's your one that we think you were
So obviously, just like you, I think I have some finalists.
Okay. Ooh. Mr. Man.
But the guy I think that we both are going to have in our top 2 or 3 is CJ Stroud.
Yes. Addison rookie, nice. Richardson rookie. Emmanuel Forbes 500 to 299. That's a nice looking one.
Obviously, we are the CLE card guys, and we don't have a college football team here in Cleveland.
True.
And we both like Ohio State for that reason.
Yeah.
And I think I'm ready for an Ohio State quarterback to be good in the NFL. That will be something I'm excited about.
So far, so good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
That was the question, was who am I excited about?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited to see CJ Stroud playing well in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's showing signs of he understands the game and could have a good career.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited about.
And he's realized how incredible Tank Dell is.
Which is also nice. Who we just learned went to Houston.
Yeah.
Speaking of CLE card guys.
Oh, speaking of the best player in the NFL.
7th-year veteran I'm most excited about. Myles Garrett. That's kind of crazy, isn't it?
It is.
7th year. Yeah. So why don't you throw a name out there, since I threw that one out, even though we both agree on it.
One I'll throw out that was not going into the season, but quickly became.
Oh boy, I know what he's gonna say.
Puka Nacua. Top 4 name of all time to say.
It's not bad.
Hasn't he's helped make me a little bit happier during fantasy football, even though I'm still losing. But he's been fun. It's been fun to have kind of that out of nowhere type sensation guy.
Of course.
Cameron Peoples. Interesting.
Jones.
But another one I'll throw out there.
Let me just comment on Puka.
Okay, yeah.
And I am salty because I am a 2-2 Atwell owner in both leagues.
This is a pretty regular debate between us, by the way.
Puka Nacua, I haven't watched a game yet, so I have no visual test. He must be really good at getting open.
He is.
Clearly Stafford, Stafford.
Yeah.
Trusts him, loves him. This yards per catch stat is not impressing me at all.
Yeah.
And does he have a touchdown?
I don't think so.
Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I'm just not impressed with anything I'm seeing other than the pure volume.
Yeah.
Which is impressive in itself. I mean, if you're getting 20 catches in a game, you are doing something very right.
Yeah,
I
for
cannot
sure.
take that away from you. But as a 2-2 Atwell owner, who's getting 8, 7, 9 targets per game.
Oh, for sure. And he's getting like some of the end arounds and like they're getting involved.
He's
like
scoring touchdowns. Yeah. He's like, I am just like, why are we throwing the ball to this 90th round pick out of BYU who just falls on the ground seemingly as soon as he catches the ball?
Yeah.
So anyways, I haven't watched him play yet, so I don't have a real... It's going to be very interesting to see what happens when Cooper Kupp returns.
Yes.
So anyways, I don't know. That's all my thoughts.
Yeah. So I watched a Rams game.
Taylor Swift brother-in-law.
There's been a lot of the throws I saw him catching were
I thought you were
ones
doing
where,
a
like,
player's nickname, A-Rams? No. Like Aramis Ramirez? I was like, who is A-Rams? But he was saying a Rams game.
And a lot of Puka's catches are things that are like super low throws, like diving to catch type things, like, or like the, you know, like a quick out, like that sort of stuff where like it's not after the catch throws that he's getting a lot of. But yeah, he was one like just as of today, I'm very excited about.
Sure.
Before the season, not as much. But right there, good transition. Jordan Addison was one of my, and really one of our.
Yeah, I have him in both of our leagues that we're both in together.
Yeah, he was one of our preseason guys. Yeah, I love the. Apparently, he wants it pronounced a chin, I believe. He like sent like a letter to like the.
It has every right.
Yeah, the announcing crew was like, "Hey, can you guys like pronounce my name correctly?"
No, Jordan Addison has shown a lot of signs of being a good NFL wide receiver. It'll be interesting to see kind of how the season develops.
Yeah.
You know, there's obviously some very high talent targets on that team already, so it'll be interesting to see if he can kind of carve out more of a significant role on that offense. But I like what we've seen so far.
1 of 1 Max Dugan.
I'm going to throw out another name.
Okay.
Defensive player.
Okay.
I believe it's Christian Rodriguez. Is that the corner on the Patriots?
Yes. Yeah.
I watched that entire Patriots-Dolphins game.
Yeah.
And that guy... So Tyreek, week 1, was a beast.
Yeah.
Week 3, he was a beast. And week 2, he was almost rendered irrelevant by a rookie defensive back.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what I'm watching when I'm watching football or evaluating talent on a level that you do.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I watch a lot of football, so like I've seen a lot of. I mean, I was very impressed with that guy. So not for any personal reasons at all. I'm just like I was just very impressed watching that game, and I feel like that could be a name that we're going to be hearing for a while.
Definitely.
You know, hopefully he stays healthy, and you know, obviously he's on a team that's probably going to get a few primetime games. So
Bill Belichick knows how to evaluate defensive talent.
Yeah,
so
that's for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely up there on that list.
What else you got?
So then there is.
I don't want to drop Betonia, the GOAT.
Guy that like after the preseason, I don't know if he'll have like a future with the Browns, but Dorian Thompson-Robinson is very interesting. But also Luke Musgrave, 1 of 1 legend.
Champ Bailiff.
But I really like I really like DTR. I think he's like very he just had a lot of like he was a 5-year starter in college, and he was
That's cool.
oh yeah, like backflip Tyreek.
He went to don't tell me. UCLA.
Yes. So like I don't know because like obviously like Watson's not old, like so I don't think DTR will ever have like a chance with.
He's also on a huge guaranteed contract.
Yeah. But like he's like a guy who like if Watson's ever injured or something like that, like I don't know, he just like seems like he could be really fun to watch play. And so he's like a guy that like I'm excited to see where his career goes and kind of what sort of chances he gets. But yeah, and then the last one is unfortunately he hasn't gotten much shot, but cover boy here, JSN.
It's been
I thought
lackluster so far.
Yeah, and I knew he would probably have like one of the hardest chances to do something, just given like the offense he was going into.
Oh, backwards Tebow had me feeling some type of way. I gotta admit.
Keyshawn Butte. Not right, just backwards Tebow. But yeah, I like watching him play at Ohio State. Obviously, you know, Marvin Harrison is better.
Marvin Harrison.
Tua.
Nice looking card.
Oof. Guy who has not.
This would be nice.
Yet. So, like, remember these are like.
I know.
Yeah.
Never saw those Michigan State jerseys with the big state across. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Any more to say about DTR there, or who are you talking about?
Oh, JSN.
JSN, right.
Speaking of the guys with, 3 initials.
Over 50% of all marriages end in divorce.
Jordan Addison.
Results in a lot of hyphenated last names.
There you go. She Rice.
Well, I have another name.
Okay.
Not a sexy pick, kind of an obvious one, but from what I've seen so far, highlights and everything, I mean, I am very excited anytime I get to watch Bijan Robinson run the football.
For sure.
I mean, he had a lot of hype coming into the season, very high draft pick, and he has fully lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a human highlight reel. Reminds me of like when Saquon came into the league, like just immediate domination.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I remember you asking me like when we were talking like fantasy draft stuff. You're like, is this guy like really? Could he be?
Oh, Jalen Warren. Now here's a guy that I am kind of excited about this year, but doesn't fit our topic at the moment. But that's a cool looking auto too.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State.
That kind of came also out of nowhere. I wasn't really expecting like an auto in this video. I was like, if we can like pick up a couple numbered cards, I'd be happy.
Sorry. Anyways, you were saying about Bijan.
Oh yeah, like you were asking like, is this guy like really like first round fantasy worthy? And I was like,
well, the last couple first round fantasy running back rookies to get hyped are like Najee, who was good, but not that good.
Yeah.
CEH, who was not good.
Yeah.
So I kind of am gun shy on these guys now.
Yeah. Charles Woodson Illusions and Keyshawn Butte Pinkish. Yeah. No, yeah, I get you. But like I said, like I think I brought up Saquon as like this is kind of like what people are sort of potentially expecting out of this guy.
Yeah.
And so far, he has.
God, Trevor Lawrence was born in 1999.
Yeah, I know. That sucks. Jalen Hyatt. Interesting.
Caught a couple minutes of Clemson game on TV the other day, and they've completely fallen off as a program.
Yeah.
But these jerseys are just gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
The little purple lining on the numbers really is great.
Ooh. So we go Prizm next?
I'm trying to think if there's anyone else I want to mention. Yeah, Prizm, we can go there next.
Because Select has been the best to us out of any. It's worth mentioning if you have not, if you've not watched a whole bunch of our 2023 football stuff. We've gotten 3 1-of-1s from football this year.
Yes,
already between 2 out of Select and 1 out of Chronicles, and they've all been like very cool and exciting.
I do want to point out I did mention Jaden Reed, I believe, on the channel.
Yes. We pulled an auto of his.
Yeah,
I believe.
And I said you weren't even familiar with the guy.
I was not.
And I said this is one of my guys I'm keeping an eye on, and he's played well.
Yeah.
Played well so far. But that's another. I wouldn't put him in the same category as the other guys I've named. But
yeah,
he is one of my guys that I'm like low key in on. Like
yeah.
I'm excited about him as a player. There's Christian Gonzalez.
Yep. Yeah. Pickens, purple, not numbered or anything.
Also, a lot of good tight ends this year.
I was about to bring that up. I was like, guy who we did pull. Spoiler alert: a 1 of 1.
Nice card on the back.
That I hadn't done a whole lot of like research of yet until we pulled a card of his, and then got pretty excited that we also pulled an auto. Luke Musgrave. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, out. He got like knocked out like first game of.
Look at that.
Ooh, I wonder if that's. I don't know. That's like an interesting looking insert. It's not like a prism or anything, so I doubt.
Just leave it up. Set it aside. Sam Laporta.
Yeah, Laporta. Dalton Kincaid, first rounder. Obviously, you got Michael Mayer was a second rounder. So like you've got. I don't know if any of them are going to make massive impacts like this year, but definitely in the coming years. Kendra Miller. Not
super relevant to our question of the day, but something funny I saw in regards to college football.
Yeah.
Speaking of Clemson, Dabo Swinney's son is on the team.
Oh, okay.
And he's not good. They had him out there for kick returns. And when they played Wake Forest last week, Wake Forest just kicked the ball directly at him until they took him off the field. They kicked the ball to him 3 times in a row on kickoffs. He called a fair catch 2 of the 3 times, like with no one near him because he can't move.
Yeah.
And then they took him off the field.
Incredible.
Isn't that amazing? Barry Sanders.
Tillman Browns.
Ooh, Earl Campbell green. Good Texas running back.
And this is definitely the same design as last year's Prizm. I know that was like a question, at least I had, was...
Yeah, I wish they would update
Are they... It. Well, so I think they wait until you get the actual...
The real Prizm.
Yeah, like the real Prizm for like the new
That's
design.
Fine.
Josh Downs.
That's not bad.
Another interesting
Good
guy.
Good rookie. Playing
Fearless. Well. Cam Smith green.
Good Taylor Swift album. Travis Kelce's girlfriend. I will work it into every video.
Fair enough.
This makes me sad.
That is, I mean, it's
an interesting one. It hasn't done too much yet, but you know.
Kenny Walker's been like on a tear too, like so he's not been.
I don't know who this is. Travis Dye. He's carrying the ball.
Yeah, looks like running back 24.
Tailback, yeah. Don't know where he is.
Well, Nolan Smith's a good pass rusher. Not like anything crazy, but all right. On to Select, which has been. Select Draft, like, ordered a box of kind of randomly.
It's been pretty good.
And it's been,
very, very good to me.
So, kind of weirdly going to be one of, like...
Is this video up yet?
It'll be up before this.
But I mean, like, is it up now?
I don't know.
I didn't think it
I can't remember. I don't think so. But yeah, it'll be up before this video goes up. And it is... Ted's first 101 came out of this.
Right.
You know, made the score only 4 to 1.
You're at 4?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Where did Cooper Kupp go to college?
Stanford?
No. What is that? Eastern Washington?
EWU. Urlacher.
Where did Urlacher go to college? What the hell is that?
New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico State.
Mark Andrews. Joe Burrow and
Chin, Manziel, and Evans. Interesting combo. Was he there at the same time as them? Couldn't have been.
No.
We drafted Manziel 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, 9 years ago.
2014.
Yeah.
Either way,
Mike
very
Evans,
interesting card.
Mike Evans is 2014 as well, or 2015?
2014, I think. I think they were the same year that they came out.
Evans was not the same year as Winston? He was the year before?
Yeah.
I think that's right, because
Winston was 15.
We Okay. Yeah. Goff. Cal? Yeah. Jalen Hyatt.
It's a good looking card.
Decent rookie to be interested in.
Yeah.
ETN. John Dotson.
That number, just a cool little kind of gold.
Heard somebody pronounce that more like John.
Oh, really?
Just, I mean, if you think about it, it's not crazy.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of people really emphasize that second Jahan.
Yeah, I've always done Jahan.
But I kind of just, you could go John.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. I don't know how he prefers it to be
Stroud.
pronounced. I think Stroud, these cards we got to hold on to.
Oh, for sure. Unstoppable Richardson.
Well, he was stopped.
Well, yeah, you know, by, the concussion protocol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
He had a great first game.
Unless it's, NFL
LT.
enforced. Ooh. Oh, Justin Fields, the guy who we thought was going to.
Yep.
I mean, there's always.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis silver. Gross.
What a pack. Shit. Michael Irvin. Where did he go to college? Miami. Jeez.
Dang.
I've had so many good players.
Wes. Pittman and Troy Polamalu.
All right, last pack.
Would love to see. I feel like if we're due, it's right now.
Well, I think we're due.
Select football's been good to us. Doesn't want to let us down in the one of every. 3. Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
There it is.
Cooper Kupp red.
Nothing doing.
Not number, but so there was like the red and the yellow/gold like laser. So maybe one of those is something. Maybe they're both guaranteed. Obviously, if we knew anything about a product, we wouldn't be opening it.
Hello.
But we did get, Jalen Warren rookie. We got
And this
Ricciardo and the
cool Stroud insert that we
Yeah.
didn't see any other of.
True. So let us know in the comments. What's
look it up.
what's the rookie from 2023 that you're most excited about? Leave a like, sub if you're not. We'll catch you in the next video.